Hey girls, hey, it's your girl Des, and today I'm answering 5 questions that every female wants the answer to. Let's get started. Got these questions off of my social media. You can follow me on my social medias. They're gonna be right down there. For any other questions in the future that you would have for me, the voice of Desiree Ray. But okay, so the first question that I received is kind of, I laughed. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed because it's hilarious. The first question is, why do females wear big, exotic lashes? Okay, well, my answer to that question is, it just makes them feel good. It just makes them feel pretty, like they're gonna blow away with the wind in a good way though, because me, boo, look at my lashes. I'm blowing with the wind right now, even though I'm not even in the wind, but I'm blowing with it. But anyways, oh, and another thing I can add to this question is, check out my website at www.deslashatory.com and purchase you some minks, because I got the big minks and the big blinks, you feel me? The second question is, how to be more open / comfortable in a relationship. Okay, this is what I have to say about that. First thing first, if your significant other, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, if they can't accept you for who you are, then what does that tell you? That's a no-go. That means bye-bye, toodaloo, because I don't need you. Because at the end of the day, it's me before, you know, somebody who can accept me. I can accept myself, so I mean you can accept yourself no matter what. Flaws, whatever. Anything bad that you want to call it. It don't matter. If that person really says that they love you, like you, how they say they do, then it shouldn't be a problem for nobody. It shouldn't be a problem for you, them, family, anybody. Just that. And to be more open, I would say that comes more with you being comfortable with yourself. Because for me, no lie, I wasn't really open in the beginning of my relationship. Mind you, I've been in my relationship for almost 5 years now. And you can ask if you want. It's like the beginning of the relationship, I was not very comfortable with myself. So therefore that led me to not being very open as I wanted to be, because I wasn't comfortable with myself. Like I would think, like I would sit there and say in my head like, what if he laughs at me for how I say this word, or how if I say it the wrong way, or if the question is just stupid. That's not how it works, baby girl, baby squirrels. That's not how it works. You know, for real. Just forget. Just say you don't care. Just live your life how you want it. You only get one, so do it. Do what you feel is best for you. Whatever makes you happy, because at the end of the day, your happiness is what matters the most. Because without your happiness, then what do you have? A miserable life. So be happy. You only get one life. Live it to the fullest, the absolute fullest. Not physically, mentally as well. Because up here can do amazing things and you don't even know it. But get right with yourself before you can get right with anybody. Just be yourself. Just be open. Just say, forget it. Just do it like Nike, you know? You see how successful they are, and they just doing it because they Nike. They just doing it. But anyways, the third question. The third question / I don't know how to say it, but my advice on self-care. My advice on self-care. Man, self-care is so important. Me, I'm all about self-care, self-happiness, self-love, all of that. Ask anybody, they'll tell you. Like, I went through, no lie, I went through like this super depressing phase in my life. I don't ever want to see that again. I would never want to see that dark place again, because it was hard to get out of it. It was easy to sink into, but it was so hard to get out. That's like dealing with a bad relationship that you can't get out. It's worse. But my advice on self-care is love yourself no matter what. The next person wasn't born with you, and the next person isn't going to leave with you. So why does what they say have any type of impact on your life? It doesn't. It's all a mind thing. Tell yourself every day, replace a negative with a positive. A wise man told me that, my boyfriend, and it works so freaking great. Replace a negative with a positive, and I promise you your day is going to be so much better, or that moment of the day is going to be 10 times better than you thought. I feel like I'm getting off topic because this is really deep. Another thing is, not only mentally do you need to have self-care / self-love, it's physically as well. Your physical appearance can make you feel amazing. Not saying like, oh, go be only 50 pounds or saying anything like that, because it's not that. It's just you physically, like the way you hold yourself, the way you walk in the room, the way you present yourself to people. You know, like if you can't really respect yourself as a person, or even care for yourself as a person, what makes you think the next person is gonna do that? It's not how it works. Self-care is all a mind thing, really. It's just like the last question. It's a mind thing. You have to get right with yourself before you can get right with anybody. And I feel as if give yourself self-care before you can go care for somebody else. You can't care more than someone else. And that's how people look at you if you don't care for yourself. Like, oh, how can I care for this person if they can't care for themselves? Like, if they don't have no self-respect for themselves, or, you know, can't live life for themselves. But, you know, that's my opinion on self-care. Self-care means everything to me. Literally everything. Fourth question. Almost to the final. The fourth question is, how do you deal with insecurities? You embrace them. That's what you do. You embrace your insecurities. You take your insecurities and you run for the freaking moon. Run for the stars. Run for the sky. The sky isn't even the limit. Just run for it. Because insecurity, what is that? We was all born and made the same way as the next. People just born with, you know, fat. I know with females that's definitely a thing. People like who born with fat booties and come out with the big knockers. But you know, it don't matter. It don't matter what you got. Just insecurities are not a thing to me. They was when I was going through that depressing phase in life, but it's not a thing anymore. You need to love yourself. Embrace it. Embrace everything. Be yourself. You can't be yourself, then how you expect to be the next person or the next person? You can't. You need to be yourself. No matter what. No matter where you are. No matter who you're around. Be yourself. There's no such thing as an insecurity. And if you're going through insecurities, message me, because I want to talk to you. I want to make you feel good about yourself, because that's what I'm here for. We as females, we're so powerful. We just all need to be together. We need to stand together. So forget the looks, how you dress, what you wear, how you wear it. Forget it. We are powerful. We're very powerful as females. On to the final question. Okay. The last question is, how do you tell someone that you don't like them? Well, this one is easy for me. It might not be easy for most, but for me, you know how they say pay it forward? Say it straight forward. Like, you know, it's not working. Like, I don't like you. And like I said before, your self-happiness is worth more than a lot. And if I can't be happy, then I'm just gonna let you know, like, I'm not really happy here. Like, I'm not happy. Maybe this isn't gonna work. Not maybe, this isn't gonna work. Like, I don't really have those feelings that you have for me. Feelings are not mutual. Just be 100% with the person, no matter what. Like, even if you have the fear that you might hurt them a little, think about it. They'll appreciate you in the long run, because it's better to give the truth than give a lie. A lie will hurt 10 times worse than the truth, in my opinion. Truth hurts, yes. You live, you learn, you get past it. Those are my answers. But until the next time, I will see you girls later.